Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we're looking at something that is very old and incredibly rare and hard to find these days, especially in this condition. We are looking at the 1979 release by Colorforms from their Colorform superhero series of, well, Colorform play sets. Now Colorforms was kind of like a plastic version of Fuzzy Felt, but a much more detailed set. So basically you've got a bigger play set which opens up usually with a building, and you can turn it around either side and create stories with your Colorform pieces. Now the Colorform pieces are also plastic, and once they've got a little bit of dampness on the back, they stick to the background, so you can create your own stories. Now this particular set we're looking at features Marvel's The Amazing Spider-Man and The Incredible Hulk, and this is the box it comes in, and it says Colorforms The Amazing Spider-Man and The Incredible Hulk Colorforms Play Set. Create your own Marvel adventures. Buildings open up for inside-outside play. Superheroes and villains are Colorforms, plastic that stick like magic. And you've got ages 3 and up, and you've got the copyright and licensing information at the bottom. Okay, that's the front of the box. I don't think these boxes had anything printed on the back. No, they didn't. But let's have a look at the side. So on the side of the box, it says, again, it says Colorforms, Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man and the Hulk playset. And it's item number 4097. And on the end, pretty much the same again. It says Colorforms, Spider-Man and the Hulk, The Amazing Spider-Man and the Incredible Hulk. And pretty much the other end, and the other end is the same. Okay, so that is the box. What we're going to do now, we're going to open the box up and we're going to have a look at the contents. Okay, so I've opened up the background, and this is your playing board. So this playing board opens up, so if you close it, you see the buildings are closed. So both, there you go. So you've got one building closed there and the other building closed here. The National Bank is closed. And then you can open them up to the inside. So you can see the inside of the National Bank and the inside of this, whatever that is. And then basically you add on your miniature stickers to wherever you want to put them and create your own story. Now, as you can see down here, we've got all the miniature Colorform plastic stickers, and you basically just wet the back of them and they stick on the board wherever you go. Now, before we look at those, it also comes with this little instruction booklet. And it says The Amazing Spider-Man and The Incredible Hulk Colorforms Play Set. It says Colorforms, plastic pieces, stick like magic, 1979, copyright Marvel Comic Group, a division of Cadence Industries Corporation. And this little booklet opens out to reveal, there we go. So it shows you how the pictures basically work. So you can create that picture there, which is the Hulk, and he's throwing a tin can at the beast, and there's a door and there's bricks laying around. Or you can have the Goblin and Spidey swinging around, and the Zilla, and with the swag bags, and the same again on here. You've got Spidey and the Hulk in action there against the baddies. Gives you a little bit of information there on different Colorform sets that were available at the time. So that's the instructions basically, and then of course we've got all the pieces. So I don't think every single piece is here. First glance, I can see that we are missing one of the Green Goblin. So the Green Goblin is missing, but I think almost all the others are there. And now it's quite simply what you do, you just grab one of your things. You can see it's all vinyl at the back, and if you wet, I'm just very putting a little wet sponge over the back of it, and then you can pop it anywhere you like. So you can see him. Oops, I haven't wet that wet enough. Let me just do that again. So I've just angled it a little bit and I've wet the figure, and I'll just pop him on there, and you can see he sticks like glue, and he's running down the road there. And who's he going to be chasing after? Let's say he's chasing after Rhino. Let's just give Rhino a little bit of a wet, and then Rhino can be stuck on there, and there you can see the Hulk is chasing Rhino. And let's have Spiderman flying or swinging over the top somewhere. Let's pop him perhaps, yeah, let's pop him just up here. Okay, let's just pop that broken door perhaps down there like that. And what are we going to have? We're going to have a broken something perhaps over there like that he's running through. And then so basically you create your own stories by putting all these colour forms onto the board and using up whatever you want, and each story you make can be very, very different. And there you can see all the other pieces that you have. So there's more Hulks, there's more Spider-Men, there's the lizard and the other baddies, and the little helicopters flying around, and bins and throw on, and swag bags. So you can pretty much do whatever you like. Let's put one of them in the bank. Let's do that right now. So I picked up Lizard, and I'm going to stick him right inside the bank there. So he's robbing the bank basically. So you just pretty much make your own story. So Spider-Man's coming down to get to Lizard, who's robbing the bank, and the Hulk is chasing after Rhino, and there's a door been blown off, and stands being knocked over and smashed and so on. Also, you can pop them onto the side here. If you wanted to put one of your colour forms in here. Let's see, who should we put on there? Okay, let's pop let's pop this one on. Let's pop him on there. There we go. He's there on that side, and on the other side, yeah, so on the other side we can do, let's do this one, shall we? Let's just wet him at the back, and then we pop him onto the board. So there we go, and there he's stuck on there. So that's it. That's basically how this game works. So you again say you can make it to however many pieces on the board you want, or however little you want it, and all these pieces come with the game for you to make up your own stories as you go along. Great if you want to photograph, make a story up, take some pictures and photograph your story as you go along, just like a comic strip would be, which is basically what it's supposed to be like. Okay, that is the Colorforms Play Set. So next question is, how well did they do back in 1979? Well, they did release quite a few of these. I think there was about 10 different versions that were produced. It was obviously a game that was probably not as popular as Fuzzy Felt, but it was Colorform's version of Fuzzy Felt, if you like, but with plastic and a board rather than felt. So the images could be a lot better because of how they the pieces were designed to stick onto the board. So yeah, I guess they've done very well. So that there was at least 10 different sets produced and sold. So yeah, but I don't know how long they went on for. You don't really see these Colorform games come up very often on any of the platforms. But I'm guessing at the time they would have done reasonably well, would have sold. Go back to 1979, there was no such thing as videos, DVDs, live streaming, internet, anything like that. So for you to enjoy your own programs or your comic strips or your cartoons, games like these were essential for every youngster. So you know, these items obviously sold quite well to keep the kids occupied, and again it was promotion for the TV companies and the comic companies. Basically, this is Marvel, so it was promotion for them, and it keeps their product in the consumer's eye. So you know, it's even though it's not on TV, you can make your own pictures and stories accordingly. So that was the idea behind these types of games. So let's fast forward. What are we going for? We're going forward 45 years since 46 years since this was produced. Do they come up for sale very often on the platforms? Well, I think I've already answered that. The answer to that question is no, they don't come up very often. I think because they were run for probably such a short time, I think they were only out for a few years before they ceased. So I don't think there was that many that have, well, certainly not many that would have survived the 46 years and to still be able to be played with these days. So hence the reason why I don't think they come up for sale very often on the platforms. I did have a good look on the platforms and I couldn't see any. I think I saw one actually that had sold about a year ago on one of the platforms, but that was about it really. That was all I could find. So no, they don't come up for sale very often. They are quite hard to find, very difficult to find, especially as well. This one is not quite complete. There's two of the plastic pieces missing, but other than that, it's in very, very good condition. And other than those two pieces, the rest of it is all complete. So yeah, still a great game for anyone to enjoy or to even to put into their collection. So yeah, a really nice item. So no, it doesn't appear very often on the platforms, but as you know, we at Midas Touch, we've managed to find this particular one, but we don't only have the one item, I'm afraid. But it is available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Marvel items and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that this is something that you're not going to want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful 1979 Marvel Colorforms game with me. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again next video. So bye for now.